Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Right back to the well. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Beavers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll run this play from the pistol. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. They'll run the screen. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Snags it, and there's running room. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. After the completion, we see there is a man down in the clock. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hampton. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Thanks to grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here we go. And the Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Now on the move. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Fighting Irish getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Buffalo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. This is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start.
He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here now early in their first possession in the third quarter. They're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The screen, he can go. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon State!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the screen set up. Could not make his way to the corner.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Hampton. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. Looking to pass. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. Knocked down for the tackle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crawford. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You cannot let that happen to you, defender.
They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buffalo. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The Bulls deliver an answer.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown, but here's a